Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys want to see how to get this natural everyday look that I normally would do, and on top of that, we are going to start from me just literally getting out of the shower. So doing my hair, makeup, everything, the full process of me getting ready. If you want to see it, keep on watching. So before I blow dry my hair, I'm going to start with Garnier's Whole Blend Repairing Leave-In Conditioner, and it's Miracle Nectar. And I usually put in 3 pumps into my hand, rub it out, and then put it in my hair. I obviously just got out of the shower. So now that I'm dressed and my hair is dry, I'm going to section it off and I'm going to use my Chi straightener to straighten it. So since I'm on the last 2 sections of my hair where my part is, I am going to put on my facial lotion that I normally use, which is, I've had it in one other video, At the Beach, super smooth 24-hour moisture for body lotion, and it works good for my face. I have combination to oily skin, so works good for me. And we're just going to put that on our face, and I'm going to continue to straighten my hair while that sets in for a few minutes. So now that our hair is all straightened, I'm going to use Rimmel's London Stay Matte Soft Matte Concealer, and I believe this is in the shade Porcelain. And what I like to do, usually I start with my primer, but I don't have any left, and sorry about that. So we're just going to go straight to our concealer, and obviously we already moisturized, so hopefully that'll help a little bit with skipping the step. Primer. Even though primer is great. I'm going to take Revlon's Color Stay 24 Hours 270 Chestnut for combination oily skin. I've used this in my last video. It's great. It works awesome for me. I'm going to put that on a beauty blender, and we are going to start putting that all over our face. And since this is a get ready with me, you guys are so lucky to see how I do my eyebrows, and I'm just kidding because it's really nothing very special, and I've even showed you guys once. But we are going to use my angle brush that I love so much for my eyebrows. Very sharp, and I like it. So, and this is, oh, I can't show you guys right now because I don't have it with me, the rest of it, but don't mind the mess. It's, what would you call it? Like a little thing that came with a whole set that I have that I got before. I've talked about it before, and don't mind the mess. I don't like how dark it is, so when I dip this brush into here, I usually wipe it up here just because it's easier. And it's not so harsh when I'm trying to do the lines. So you guys are very lucky you get to see how I do my eyebrows again. So what I like to do, I put product on my angle brush, and then we are going to brush out and put our eyebrow hairs in the angle that we are going to draw them on. And I like to just fill in mine, because, like, see, they're not, like, totally terrible. I like this one better. That one's terrible. I don't like it. But yeah. So now that we have that blended out, what I like to do is just do one more thin layer. And what I'm going to do so it warms up, little drops, drag it out on my face, and one little one right here. Let that warm up for a second to your skin. Now we're going to blend that out. And I don't want to go too close to where I put the concealer, but I also don't want it to be like, here's a concealer, here's your foundation. And now that I have nothing on here, it's just the excess, I'm just going to go over so it blends really nicely. Like, as you can see, like, that looks pretty good. So now, what I like to do is take the brush that I use all the time, I feel like, for so many things, and then take our LA Colors medium translucent powder, and I don't have very much left in here, but what I do is, got all over me, tap some of it into the cap, because it's one of these, tap some of it into here, and like to pinpoint that more of where I get oily or my makeup builds up. So we're going to do that over my eyelids because it always creases right there. It drives me nuts. Especially when I don't have eyeshadow on, it just looks ridiculous. And then take it more and just lightly tap over everything else. Under my eyes, definitely gets cakey around my nose. So just pay extra attention to those areas because that's how we're looking now. Okay? And since this is an everyday look for me, I'm not going to do eyeshadow because I normally wouldn't do eyeshadow every day. Oops. I just bumped my makeup box. And it's literally like that simply, guys. Like, I don't like to do it too much. Maybe I can do a little bit more to fill in like these spots because it shows up way more on the camera than it does in person. So I'm just gonna go over it like one more time just to make sure everything looks good. And that's how I do my eyebrows, you guys. It's like so easy. It would be more difficult if thankfully, I'm not complaining, but if I had worse eyebrows, I think it would be like a whole tutorial on it. But I'm very lucky that my eyebrows aren't too bad. So I basically just follow my natural line of where my eyebrows would be. And I just fill them in. Like, look at the difference. Definitely tell. It looks so much better. I'm gonna go do the other one, and I'm gonna be right back with you guys. So now I'm done with my eyebrows. As you can see, I don't really like them like too crazy and like too dark. I like them to look pretty natural, especially when I do this look. So next I'm gonna go back in, let me move this out of my way. Next I'm gonna go back in with my, I'm sorry. My concealer. And what I'm gonna do is like tiniest drops right there because I don't want them to be too much that I have to blend out. And then I'm gonna do 3 here, and I like to bring it out a little bit onto my cheekbones. This one needs to be a little more. And then go right down the bridge of my nose when I do this one, because I do it twice. And the reason why I do that is because I need to fix a lot of imperfections, I feel. Some of you may disagree, but I don't like it. So this is why I do this. So I'm going to blend this out. So lately, I've been liking this for my bronzer. Normally I use the Maybelline's Fit Me. I think it's matte and poreless. I'm not sure of the shade. I still have it, but I feel like this one actually like works better lately. I don't know why. But LA Colors 3D Blush Contour. And I just use this because you have a contour, you have a highlight, and you have a blush right here. Makes sense, right? So I like to, this is like super powdery and pigmented, but I love it. It's so good, and it doesn't look orange, but I like to tap that on this brush. I'm using a different one than I normally use. And we're just gonna go straight from like that dent in our, well, that comes from our ear, our cheekbones. We're gonna like go under our cheekbone. So we make that depth right there. And what we're going to do is kind of bring it out right here. I like to do it for my face shape. I like to do like a little triangle almost, and then bring it up slightly into my hairline. But I don't like to do this part as dark as I like to do this, because this, it like glowy stands out, you know? So. And then a thing that a lot of people miss, and I used to miss this actually myself, is your jawline. You don't want to miss that because it makes a really big difference, honestly. And then you just blend down. And since I don't like hella blush, we're gonna use the same brush that I use for the bronzer. That way it's a little bit darker. This is what we have so far. It's looking really good. I'm gonna use the Milani's blush, which is number 03 in Berry Amore. And the brush just fell out. That was okay. And I like to just like dab it on here, and I just go like this and tap off the excess and kind of bring the blush from a little slightly on top of where we contoured. Because it like brings out like this nice color. So that's what we have so far. And we are looking golden and good, you know? Taking a hit of my vape. Now what I like to do is go back into the LA Colors 3D Blush Contour Kit. Well, palette, whatever the hell this is. And then take my fan brush, which I like so much. Blow off the excess so you don't mix your stuff together. And then put this on your fan brush. And I need a mirror while I do this because I like it precise. Before, I never really cared that much. But, like, I really noticed that I really like when my highlighter is, like, super precise. I don't know. That's why I've been using this fan brush lately. And I just sweep it across my cheekbone. Sorry, guys. I kind of have hiccups, and I'm trying to hold it in. It's, like, killing me. And I bring it up. So next now what I'm going to do is go on the bridge of my nose, slightly on my forehead, little on my chin, and we're going to do under my eyebrow, okay? Now what I like to do is go back in with my LA Colors medium translucent powder, and I'm going to put the tiniest little bit in the cap. This is kind of a lot. And then I'm going to take this brush, which is very, very, very fluffy, and I'm going to put that here. Like, tap it on. Don't even blend it in. Tap it on to the places that you want to keep matte highlighted. Well, not highlighted because we're not putting highlighter, but like matte, you know? Dirt that air. Now, going to take this brush again, get the remainder, and put it where the cut is, slight little tiniest pat on the forehead. That's it. We're done with that. We're done. I just wanted to let you guys know because I don't think I've ever brought it up before in any of my other videos, but I usually use this Duo Eyelash Strip Lash Adhesive, and it's white clear, and it works so good. Like, I love this stuff, and I think it's like, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's only like $3-4, and I always get it at Walgreens. So that's the pricing for them. But I just want to let you guys know that real quick because I've never brought it up before. I usually only talk about the lashes, makeup, everything else, but I never talk about the glue that I use. Yes, it does work great. Sometimes it does fail on me. I think if my eyes start getting watery, you're crying, you're sweating, definitely loosens up very fast. But I have Wet n Wilds here, and I actually tried to use this yesterday, and it literally doesn't even hold the lashes on. So I do have to admit the Duo is definitely something that I always go back to. I like this stuff a lot. Some people prefer the black one. I don't like that because sometimes I get a little messy with my lash glue. So now we have officially gotten ready together, you guys. My makeup is now done, and it's very basic. I do this every day on like a normal basis. Like, it's just easy, fast, cute, very natural. I like it a lot. I love contour, so I have to do that. I can't just put on foundation. I have to contour. I'm not a huge fan of blush, but I love it. Highlight, love it. I absolutely love highlight. So even if I don't have any foundation on, I still highlight, like, ever so slightly. But thank you guys for visiting my channel. If you haven't subscribed already, do not forget. Go down, subscribe, turn on your notifications, because who wants to miss anything that I have in the future for you, you know? But anyway, comment down below, let me know what you think of this video, how easy it is if you're gonna follow along with it, which I hope you guys do. Follow along, see how you like it. Let me know how it works for you, your thoughts, your opinions, everything. I want to hear. So thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and I will see you in a couple days.